It is time for another episode of IMHO. I'm Kelcey. That's John Roser.
Back it up.
All right, today we're talking Summer League. We are in the midst of Summer League right now. That means we got to talk about best performances. Are you still laughing at your...
Back it up.
What is that?
That's Lil Baby. Devin Walker will be proud of me.
All right. Well, Lil Baby's not in Summer League, but you know who is? A bunch of other people. Let's talk about best performances that you can remember at a Summer League. Give me your number one first.
I mean, I'm tempted to say it's in the moment, but I'm tempted to say the clip of Davion Mitchell locking
Defending?
up James Bouknight last night, just because I've never seen someone defend like that in
That
Summer
looked like
League.
hell.
Like it really is just an amazing thing. I've never seen someone play that hard on defense in Summer League. No, I will say against the Grizzlies, because I remember I was there for it. I believe I was there for it. Maybe it was maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was watching it. I can't remember if I was there or not. Either way, I remember I was watching the game. Donovan Mitchell's performance against the Grizzlies was, you saw why this guy flew up in the mock drafts as it got closer and closer, and why the Jazz traded up to get him where they did. Like 37 points, had like 8 steals. I mean, it was just a one-man wrecking crew. I'll never forget that.
All right, I'm going to throw it back a little further to 2012 when two players played so well that they had to have co-MVPs. Do you remember this year? Because it was the Memphis Grizzlies. Josh Selby was number one, and then Damian Lillard, of course, was number two. And that was a Summer League where like Kawhi was there, Jimmy Butler was there, Tobias Harris was there, Kemba Walker was there. Like it was a stacked Summer League, and those two are the standouts. I remember watching those. I don't have the stats like off the top of my head, but like I remember watching that year and being like.
So no, that's the thing. So that 2010, 2011. Or whatever. It's like, so then the lockout happened. So you really have like the 2011 and 2012 draft classes are kind of like squished into that one Summer League. Like that was absolutely stacked. No, we know about Summer League Selby here.
Summer League Selby.
Yeah, Summer League Selby was an absolute monster, and Lionel Hollins hated him. Understandably so. Josh Selby thought he was better than everybody else on the court, but he had been a massive recruit his entire career. I'll go another Grizzly, Russ Smith. This is in the now defunct Orlando Summer League, and it actually, I don't know if you saw some of the Warriors and Magic game, but they went to overtime. But if you go to a double overtime, it's sudden death.
I love that.
Yeah. So the Grizzlies are in the championship game in the Orlando Summer League, and it goes to sudden death. And Russ Smith, of course, who had carried the Grizzlies throughout the Orlando Summer League, hits the game winner in sudden death. And Russ Smith was the king of the Orlando Summer League for the Grizzlies.
That's great. That's a fun story. I love the sudden death rule. I know when we were watching the Grizzlies game earlier this week, Doris Burke was talking about it because it was a close game. And I was like, that would be amazing. My last one, and again, I don't have stats, and I don't think this was necessarily memorable if you're not a fan of this one player. But I think he proved himself in Summer League and became this hot commodity that eventually he's not in the league anymore. But Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin came in kind of this like unknown guy from an Ivy League who like, is he going to make the NBA? I don't know. Is he going to play well? In Summer League, like he just came in and proved himself. Again, I was a fan of him, so I remember watching it and being like, okay, see, sign your contract, boy.
No, good for Jeremy Lin. No, absolutely. I'm going to split this up. It's two, but I'm going to be quick with them. Okay. One of them, Rudy Gay ending Ejon Leon, who was a lottery pick, like a top 5, top 6 pick in the draft. Ejon Leon had his career ruined, ended by Rudy Gay, like really before it ever got started. Rudy Gay in Summer League as a rookie went in and just absolutely, you can find the dunk on YouTube, just hammered on Ejon Leon, and Ejon Leon never recovered from that. The other one would be the last time I was at Summer League. And this isn't a performance, but it's a moment, a memory I'll never forget because it's the first time I've ever been involved in anything. The earthquake. We had left the arena because we wanted to see Zion, but it got so crowded for Zion's debut when he came in. We were like, all right, let's get out of here. We run into Jaren Jackson Sr. because we're all staying at the same hotel at the Aria. And we're trying to get something to eat. We're starving. And we're like, hey, there's a nice little pizza place back here by the sports book. We go back there. Get a couple slices of pizza and sit down, and we've got there at the sports book. We've got the Zion game on, and we see what's happening there, and we feel everything start to move. The ground. I'm like, what is going on here? And Jaren Jackson Sr. says, "That's an earthquake. I've felt one of these before." And we were like, "What in the world?" Yeah. So
Oh my
that's the only
gosh.
earthquake that I've ever been able to feel. I know we've had some here in Memphis. And
Not
some
been
people have said
able to
that-
feel, John Roser.
Yeah.
Had to feel.
Yeah, had to feel that earthquake. Like there was no avoiding that. It had everything going off balance. So yeah, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, no, that was a big deal because I think like the Las Vegas Aces game got canceled later
Yeah.
on, or like so it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I remember like
And it
the game
happened
had to
in
stop.
California. The earthquake did. That's how big it was. It shook all the way to Vegas.
That's wild. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Well, I survived. I'm here for you.
Oh, all right. That's our IMHO. I want you guys to give us a comment underneath to let us know what you think the best summer league performances are. Jalen Suggs might be up there actually
Jalen
this
Suggs.
year
He's
too.
a
I'm just gonna
dog.
throw
He is
that
a
out
dog.
there. Anyway, we're done here. I'm Kelcey. That's John Roser. We'll see you guys next week on another
Shout out to
episode of
Desmond
IMHO.
Bain.
Oh yeah, threes for days. Bye.